Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
That's how our youngest says hello to everybody in the world. So it's caught on to her people.
Yeah.
But we're back with a little sit-down video because we've already been out and about today.
Yep.
And I have sped up my reading. You're probably going to hear her. She's talking in her crib. Does she want water?
But yeah, we're just, we thought we would just give a little, what type of genres are we into going forward?
Yeah.
What you can expect us to be reading based off of our favorites right now. And so, yeah, we're just going to give a list of our 7 favorite books. Because 5's too short and 10's too many.
7 is the perfect number.
It is. It's actually a perfect number.
Yeah.
So, starting with our 7th favorite book. Really, mine are not going to be in any specific order except for the top 3. The 7 through 4 could be interchanged, maybe with yours as well. 7th book, Kindred. I love Octavia Butler's writing. I love the story. It's dark. It's depressing. It's a total bummer. And, I just like... I like it. I like reading about these real dumpster fires of stories. And that you're just like, man, I'm glad I'm not there. Because that is my jam. Just like... it's great. Because, I mean, my life is great. As Nacho Libre might say. My life is good. Read some books. But yeah, that's me. Because I just like reading about this terrible stuff instead of actually living it. But this is a really, really good book. I highly recommend. Octavia Butler.
My first one, Ruthless, Elimination, or Hurry, I want to pronounce it better, by John Mark Comer, featuring Brielle Sticker. This will change your life. It will teach you to move slower because we have been taught to be productive, and that is how we are a valuable human, and that's just not true. So this kind of shatters that glass in your mind and will help you view life in a much healthier perspective and help you move into a much healthier pace at which you do life. And his writing is nice. It's not like you're having a hard time reading through it. It is a lot of good information, but he's quirky in the way that he talks to you. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Could have seen that one coming. That is a great book. It's just it's a 10 out of 10. I love Haymitch's character in this book. I like, as we've discussed already, I like real downers. And so you knew it was going to be a bummer because you've seen Haymitch in all the Hunger Games movies. And you know that his life is miserable. And this is why. It's so sad. Oh, it's so sad. This is the best Hunger Games book. I just finished the other one, the green one. And it sucked. Sunrise on the Reaping is an amazing book. If you are interested in the Hunger Games at all, I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, my next one was an audiobook called How to Stop Time. I'll put a picture of it here. And I think my rating on that one was like 4.5. And it was really good because it stuck with me and I cried at the end. Basically, if I cry at the end, it's going on my favorite list. And I'm going to be recommending it to people. And the more I read, the more I understand that I like things that deal with time not being normal. And that is kind of like what this one is. Just instead of it being like time is what's being played with, it's the character that is living through time. And it's like a condition. And kind of like Age of Adeline.
Sure, yeah.
So that was really interesting. It takes like a historical fiction kind of approach as well, since he's living through all of these many years and meeting people like Shakespeare and all of that. But at the end, it tells of how to stop time and how to be present. Just like with that Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, like the same theme carries through of the value system. And yeah, it just made me cry, because I don't want to spoil it, but when you read it, you'll understand why it would make someone like me cry. By Matt Haig. And I have not read Midnight Library yet, but that'll probably end up on my list eventually.
It's a very good book.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to have to place as my 5th favorite book at the moment is, we don't have it right now because we just loaned it to a friend.
Yes.
But it is Recursion. Blake Crouch book like this. Altering your memory, time distortion.
But it's hard sci-fi.
Yeah, it's hard science fiction book, but it is, I don't know, it's just an absolute mind bender if you really think about it.
Yep.
For more than like 2 seconds. It's an incredible book. It's so good.
Yeah, it was going to be on my list as well, so I'll just go ahead and say that that's on my list. And it's probably close to 2nd or 1st. But since you're talking about it now, I'll just talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I read it in a day. And it's funny, I'll insert that clip here of where I was frustrated with my fall TBR, because I was like finishing a bunch of books. I've gotten past a lot of those. I finished Secret History. I'm not going to talk about it. I finished Red, and then you're like, read Recursion. And by the next day, I had finished it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's that good. And so I'm about to read Recursion because I'm upset with that one.
Yeah, so I am a big believer in, if you don't like a book, stop reading that book.
It's September 10th.
Yeah, when you get this
At
video, it
lunchtime.
will have been like 6 days later, and she's gonna be done freaking out about this book. We're gonna have to post an extra video in the week. I'm so excited about it.
We'll
so
see.
excited.
We'll see.
All right, we will see.
It's September 11th. And I finished the book.
How many pages did you read yesterday?
50.
She read the whole book in one day. Thoughts?
I want a movie.
Yeah.
I want a series. I want really good casting. I don't know why, but Barry turned into Hugh Jackman.
Yeah?
Like, he needs to be someone like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, like lovable, but like strong.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wolverine. When it rains in October, pick up Recursion and order pizza and just stay on your couch reading that.
Yeah, you'll finish it.
It's fantastic.
So good.
Yeah.
And then 4th is gonna have to be, I don't have it right here. It's up there, but it's called How to Tell the Truth by.
You're taking all of mine.
What? They're all on the list. You know that my top 3 favorite books are the same 3. They're still the same. How to Tell the Truth by Preston Perry. It is a apologetics handbook, essentially.
Yeah.
It's just it gives a little backstory on Preston's life as growing up.
Which is wild. You're crying at like page 30.
Yeah. And then it's just like a manual of sorts. Not unlike Mere Christianity. It's kind of like, I think I would call it like a Mere Christianity for our time. It's so good. It's a perfect like go-to for how do I want to explain this thing that I am caring about and not offend you that much. Because like, you know, you want to be a little offensive if you want to get them to understand your point of view. If it's about Jesus, you kind of want to be like, Jesus is the way. Be like, no, and you're like, well, you're wrong.
No, I think you need to read that book again. Literally, the subtitle is How to Win Hearts, Not Arguments.
Yeah, that is the subtitle.
It's figuring out how to show the truth of morality and gospel, but understand where someone's hesitancy is coming from and be able to present it in a way that they will receive it he always talks about how you can present the truth in a garbage bag and no one's going to want that. But if you present it on a silver platter, it is highly likely that they will actually take a chance with it. So the way that we portray the truth, even if everyone in the world knows that it is true, the way that we say it matters. And that's his life of learning how to communicate in a way that's effective but empathetic. And that doesn't come naturally to people like you.
Yeah. The empathy part.
The empathy part. But that is also one of my books, so there you go. I'm just gonna say ditto. Yes, I agree.
Okay, so that's yours as well. And then I've got, again, I don't have this book, but it's the third book in He Who Fights with Monsters series. It is like essentially completing an arc, like in anime, where you would talk about like a story arc, like, and then you go to a different story. It's still the same characters, but it's like a new beginning. It perfectly finishes the first 3 books so amazingly, and you're just like, it could be done right here. The story could be completely over, and I would be satisfied with those 3 books being all that come out. Luckily, there is 9 more afterwards, and they're so good. But that whole journey that you go on that, even in just that book, like so many callbacks and tie-ins, and you're like, whoa. So, it's super good.
Got me back into reading completely along with that one. But this one, I just went to a book club of this today at my local library, and just hearing how other people experienced this the exact same way that I did was very nice.
Yeah.
It takes you into a completely different world where there are dragons and quadrants that remind you of the factions of Divergent, and the ultimate underdog of a girl named Violet who has mental strength that carries through in her physical transformation of the story, and then her love interest that is essentially my husband, and it blessed our marriage. So there's that.
And then, so we're just gonna keep the peace. This is gonna be in number 2 spot. Stoner by John Williams. You've heard me talk about this so many times. Pretty much every video we talk about this book now.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the writing, it's the single lines that you can pluck out of it that are just so beautiful and poetic, and that like stick with you, that makes me love this book. And you just think about it over and over again, and you can go back and like replay that one line, and you're like, yeah, that I feel that today. And the whole book is like that. It's just like one amazing line after another, and you're like, I love this. I love everything about it. It's like writing perfectly encompassed in a book, and why I love reading and why I love books.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe this book without giving anything away. You can't give anything away. The whole book is summed up in the first 2 pages, and it's a perfect book though. It's so good.
And then this was the one that started it all for me, so I have to keep it on my favorite list. Similar to Fourth Wing, I read it in a couple days. Black by Ted Dekker is a mixture of Narnia and The Matrix, and when I was reading Recursion, I felt like he got inspiration for his theme from this, because there's so many times that it's like, this is the same thing. But the way it goes back and forth between the realities and the dreaming and I don't know, it's just really interesting. And the way that you know that there are biblical themes that he is carrying through the story that remind you of like Aslan and all of that. And I enjoy things like that nod to scriptural values, but still keep it really exciting and not like a cringy Christian thing, corny Christian thing. Yeah, this is fantastic. I can't say the same about Red. It picks up halfway through the book, but you have to get to that halfway point. I won't talk much about that. We'll have a separate video on like books that we are frustrated with.
Yeah.
But this is really, really good.
Reigning supreme, reigning the king atop is 11/22/63. If you're interested in a sci-fi adventure, this book is your guy. If you're interested in spooky, scary, at times, a little bit of death, a little bit of this is your guy. It's time travel, yes please. Romance, yes please. Everything historical fiction at its core. I mean, come on. This is it literally has it all, and it's a perfect book. It's you read it and you can't even tell it's 900 pages long because it's so good.
And that's a first edition.
It is.
My last one is one that has really helped me here recently. This is a Max Lucado book called Anxious for Nothing, and I got this from McKay's and it was signed, which I think is yet another blessing of this. But these are things that you should know, but life goes on and things get hard and you forget. And this is a good reminder book of how faithful the Lord is and how our minds should be positioned in trials. I have lived through many, many difficult seasons, and up until I read this book, I didn't really know how to navigate those without worry and without anxiety. And when I finally got to a season of catching my breath, not having anxiety of what I know is to come, if that makes sense. So this is just, everyone needs to read this. You're gonna go through a hard season at some point. It's what the Lord says, that in this life you will have tribulations, but this is where this comes in. He has overcome the world, and this is why this is probably, like, rightfully so, this should be in my first place because of how impactful this is. And his writing is good. His writing is very good. Yeah, that is all.
Boom, 7 books. Up, down.
Yep.
Tell us about your favorite books.
Yeah, let us know in the comments your favorite books, why they are your favorite, how it has changed your life, what we should add to our reading list because we're reading quicker now. I've read 15 books, right?
Yeah, I think you're finishing your 15th
I'm finishing my 15th book.
Yeah.
This year, and I had set a goal for 12, so I'm really happy with that. And then you're on like 50.
Yep. I am reading my 50th book.
Yeah. But that's all for today.
Yeah.
We're here every Thursday at 3. Make sure you have subscribed and rung the bell so you know when that video comes out. And we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.